Hello everyone, and welcome to 20 Minutes Till Dawn, a horror game where you... Oh wait, I'm not Manly Badass Hero. I'm Captain Thief who talks like a freaking parrot of the sea and never shuts up. 20 Minutes Till Dawn, everybody. It's a game that came out not too long ago, but it's still in early access. I only really knew about it because of Vine Sauce, though, and it looked like he was having fun, so I played it, and I had a lot of fun. So much fun, in fact, that I've pretty much unlocked, like, a lot of things. Oh, they redid the character select screen. What it is basically like Vampire Survivors, and that you're just trying to survive against a whole bunch of zombie, like, easy-to-kill things, but there's a lot of them for 20 minutes. Leveling up as you go, and fun stuff like that. I want to unlock Dasher because it's the Christmas update. Okay, this is easier than I thought. Because when it came to Halloween, or earlier than that, you had to actually like beat something to unlock the new character. Every character has different abilities. Some of them synthesize better with others. This actual video may or may not be going up on YouTube because I'm kind of using it as a test to see how much my laptop can put up with. And this game can get kind of graphics heavy, or not too graphics heavy, but you know, I wanted to see how well can you record things, Mr. Laptop. So Dasher, never played her before, didn't even read up on this. After every 25 enemies killed, temporarily transform into a deer. While in deer form, you are invincible and deal 100 damage to enemies you run over. How long does that last? Deer's form damage is increased by summon damage and move speed. It doesn't say how long that lasts, and she only has 2 HP. I'll get into that. You know what? It's Christmas. I'm gonna do it. I was planning. I have plenty of currency, guys. I was planning actually to play a Spark and try to get the 11th night finished on that one, but you know what? That's fine. Likewise, there's a bunch of different weapons. I don't really care for the crossbow. I'm sorry. I've beaten stage 15 with a bunch of guns, but not the dual SMGs yet. That's for Spark. Flame Cannon, I reserved that for Scarlet or whoever the flaming one was. I don't know. What does a deer want? You want a revolver? Let's just go with a revolver. I'm probably picking incorrect. That's fine, though. You know what? Let's just do Darkness 15 anyway. And there's yeah, for the Halloween update, we also had the pumpkin patch. Let's just start in the forest. Forest is so boring, though. Only because I played it a bunch. Also, I don't like how it goes on and on forever. Alright. So, I did not like how long it took for the level to start, being honest. Anytime you kill an enemy, you get 1 EXP. You just have to run over it and pick it up. So let's see. I do have a thing turned on where, or it's not a cheat. It's a level up. You can permanently level up even though you start at level 1 every time. I do have a rune turned on that makes every third bullet is like infinite range and infinite piercing. So you'll see a big bullet occasionally just go through everybody. This is one of my complaints. You get the dragon egg in the first few levels, you have to take it, because it doesn't do anything for the first 3 minutes, but the upgrades you get for it, and I love how it shows these, is every 60 seconds your dragon that hatches from the egg eventually will do 8 more damage. Same with this one. Every 60 seconds it'll gain 10% attack speed. It's a permanent buff, but it only really maximizes the earlier you get it. And you can't get these until you've gotten the egg in the first place. Thankfully, these also apply while it's in the egg. I just have to go for it. Because the dragon actually does like most of my damage if I get it early enough. Well, that means you're playing it incorrect, Captain. Well, shush. How long does this last? There we go. Yeah, see? Now I'm gonna get this one. I have not seen this one before. Summon 2 magic spears that deal 20 damage. I want, but I also want to succeed. Alright, am I invincible for like 2 seconds after this is over? Oh, sweet, it tells me. Okay, I take back what I said. I think this is actually a really good thing. A really good ability. Yeah, there we go. It's not just like stats or certain abilities that sets the characters apart either. It's every so often a boss enemy will appear on the screen And once you kill them, you get an upgrade. And the upgrade will affect that character specifically. For instance, the default character gets the ability to, whatever your next level up is, it will triple the effect. Okay, Frenzy, summon attack speed, 30%. That might be good for when I have a dragon trainer, summon There's a bunch of new summon things. I have not played this since the new Christmas update. They've reworked a bunch of things. Dark Arts is fun. I can click it without choosing it. Because when you get to Ritual, it seems kind of awesome because, you know, permanent damage, bullet damage increase every time you kill enemies, every time you kill 10 enemies with Curse. But I never kill enemies with Curse. I just don't. So, Lens, I just don't care for. I'm sorry. It looks silly, and I've killed myself with it. It's hilarious. Let's go with summon damage. That'll improve my my deering ability. So far, it has not increased my deering ability. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, now we have a new kind of enemy showing up that just kind of booms. It's fine though. Also, they added, or actually I believe it's a one developer, and I have no idea what the developer's like, so I'm just going to assume that with a name like Flan, that it's probably she, and that's because I'm not like a huge Toho fan, but I am a fan of a channel that is Asprey FM. And every time I hear Flan, I can't not hear Flandre or whatever. So, Flandre, female, that's my assumption. Please don't hate me. Alright, next thing. Evasive. I can get some dodge. I love dodge. I'm a thief. Even when I'm a deer, I'm a thief. Don't take that weirdly. Oh, hey, I killed another one. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Dasher. I almost called it Blitzen. I have Thunder on the mind. A little broken. This is level 15. I'm supposed to be having some challenge here. Okay. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. It doesn't get challenging until we get closer and closer to dawn. This is 20 minutes till dawn. We gotta survive for 20 minutes. Do I want to be smaller? For once, I actually don't, because my ramming thing relies on how big I am. But I could also get this movement speed thing. I don't. As tempting as it is, I do like the dodge chance, and the character size does help you not get hit. Let's not. Instead, it hurts me. It hurts me a lot to do this. I'm not a huge fan of taking max HP things. I'm always a glass cannon, like Binding of Isaac games or whatever. Let's get some max HP. Yes, it would be awesome to have the bomb go off right in the middle of all those enemies there. I can ran into the tree. The trees hurt, by the way, from touching them. That's another reason why I'm not a huge fan of default forest level, whatever this is. Are the trees invincible, Cappy? As far as I'm concerned. Alright. So I can get some faster reload. That's actually not too terrible. It's not too great either. Wait, did this change around? No, it's the same. It's just the logo looks a little different to me now. I'll get the attack speed. My dragon will like that. When he wakes up. Captain, it's been like 5 minutes since you got that. Yeah, well, I spend like half the game in the pause menu. And by half of that, I mean when I'm recording. Okay, let's just run through everything. I am doing a mouse keyboard, by the way. This game is possible on a controller, but I use the word possible very generously. Okay, so they reworked Magic Knife, so you only have scythes now. There's no magical daggers flying around, which is too bad. I really like dual wield. Made me feel like a thief. Some magic scythes that deal 40 damage. It used to do double your bullet damage. Okay. Magic scythes inflicts curse on enemies, increase curse damage by 50%. Wind cutter, oh, more move speed. So, as you can see, I'm not just choosing abilities based on what they give me right now. It can also be based on what I can get from them later. And, you know, some of these are huge. Sometimes you don't want to take something that's going to give you a nice upgrade now because the things it gives you in the future suck. Hell spawns. Summon attack speed 20%. Your summon inflicts burn on foes for 3. Well, that I like that. But let's go with the scythe. Well, yeah, let's go with the scythe. We're gonna go with the whole "don't touch me" build. Touch me and you die. Oh yeah. 40 damage, Captain. That's not doing 40 damage. No, it's doing 52 because the summon attack damage upgrade thing I got. If I had to guess, I would say that there's probably no levels, or whatever you want to call them, that increase my deer formation. I love the idea of summoning weapons. What's this one? Is the fourth one always good, Captain? I'd say that's a pretty good bet. It's not always great, though. But I haven't gotten the other one of these. I have one of them. I don't have the other. But that said, you know, your bullets deal additional damage equal to 10% of your dragon's damage. It's okay. I don't know how that works, though. I think it probably works best on, like, a machine gun or whatever. Because if I'm doing... if my dragon's doing 30 damage and I'm adding 3 damage per bullet, that's nothing when it's a very slow weapon like the crossbow. But it's everything if it's a very fast weapon like the machine gun. So I'll probably get it eventually, but let's try out new things. Rapid fire is nice. That's a nice boost. It gives nice things in the future. But let's go with the spear because I haven't tried that yet. Because remember, touch me and you die. Oh, hell yeah. Hello, boss. I'm just going to run into this thing. Yeah, alright. So I killed a boss because deer is broken. Nature's Blessing. Character size plus 50%. Movement speed plus 30%. Summon damage plus 30%. I'm allowed to just leave it on here. I've never done that. I don't think I've ever done that before. So we're going to take. Now I'm huge. Oh, it drops a bunch of EXP too. So yeah. Unfortunately, I would like it if it made me huge only for the summon part. Because I'm the most vulnerable right now. Okay, this 25 kills to get instant awesomeness is just broken. Never seen this one or this one. I also go with this one occasionally. I'll get into that later. Holy Spear. Magic Spear does plus 10 damage for every max HP you have. That's good. At least it's giving, you know, a reason to get max HP. Diamond for a while didn't feel like worth using. Oh, I beat the game with Diamond. You better believe it. But to beat the game with Diamond, I needed that new update that added the thing where every time you run out of ammo, it slams like a whole bunch of holy energy into the ground and does 20 damage plus however much max HP times 10 you have. I'm sounding like a Pokemon card. I apologize, but yeah, with that, I was definitely able to just clear out entire swarms of enemies every time I ran out of ammo. So the trick was not to have a whole bunch of ammo. So I only used the shotgun. Bang bang slam, bang bang slam. Soul Reap. Gain a soul heart. Every 500th enemy killed drops a soul heart. We're going all Binding of Isaac now because I just had to bring it up. Let me see. What do I get if I do this? Magic Spear gains plus 15 damage every time you gain a soul heart. Every 400th enemy killed by a summon drops a soul heart. I mean, that's not terrible. I think we'll just go with the, well, I want to do this because I want this. I want my magic spears to start leveling up. I also want wind. Damn it. You know, I'm getting good things. I like it. I like it. We'll just go with this. I'm trying not to think too much about things. Yet here I am. Captain Thief who plays desktop dungeons and takes forever making any decision, but hey, at least when he does, he makes the right one, right? Alright. Go, my spears, go. I apologize if you hear dogs. The dogs don't apologize if you hear dogs. They're just dogs. Alright, so... Captain, this seems kind of, is this the hardest it gets? So far, you know, Night 15 or Night difficulty level 15 is as hard as I've seen it. I think that the Halloween level might be actually an extra difficulty. Sure felt like it to me. Okay, so bullet speed plus 30%, spread minus 15. That's okay. That's Nothing to write home about. I guess I might as well go into why I sometimes take magnetism. And the pickup range is not actually that important. In fact, I don't really care for pickup range. But I do like to increase my vision with watch and learn. Because then I can add it onto another build that I have going where just looking at enemies kills them. And the further you can see, the better that is. Instead of that, though, let's go with wind. Because we are dashing through the snow on a 1 deer open sleigh. I want more enemies. The difficulty definitely ramps up at the 10-minute mark, though. Also, my dragon hatched, and I didn't notice. He's attacking alright. Unfortunately, it's starting to get a little bullet hellish. I do not call this bullet hellish by any stretch. It's just I'm starting to notice that I mistook my own bullet for an enemy bullet, and vice versa. Oh yes, there are enemy bullets, my friends. And I do not like it when that happens, because usually when I'm lost and I don't know where to go... There we are, finally. Okay, so my dragon's going to attack kind of slow, as per normal. This is what I'm talking about. Holy Arts. Smite. That's the thing that slams in the ground every time you run out of ammo. We're just going to go with this, though. I know. It's always the same, isn't it? I love the spears and the scythe, though, because even though I'm a deer, I'm still giving them what for. Uh-oh. What's happening now? This is a actual boss. That early one, more of a mini boss. And he's dangerous. He does 2 damage every time he smacks me. I'm gonna smack him. Boom, boom, ha 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 ha. Loving it. Okay, that sent him away. So my strategy for beating anything is really just take out the weak and why did I start shooting fast? Take out the weak, turn into a deer, and watch things live in fear. That's gonna take a while before he's boom. Okay. Because I'm doing most of my damage with the deer ramming. Oh hey. Pulsing summons. Summon damage plus 20%. Your summons deal 50 summon damage to nearby enemies every 2 seconds. That's decent. I mean, by decent I mean that's actually kind of amazing. What's this? Bloodsuckers. Summon damage plus 10%. Every 500th enemy killed by summon drops a healing item. You know, I scoff at healing items, and then as soon as the game gets hard enough that I start dying, that's when I actually, like, lose. Oh yeah, that's what happens when you lose, Cap, and you die. Feed the beasts. Increase the summon damage by 1% after every 15 enemies killed. Why can't I get these earlier? What is your problem, game? Well, I just went about saying how awesome that is. I'm gonna do it. Oh yeah, yeah. I've never seen this before. Sing it. He's dead. Okay, so this one's really more like a deal with the devil from Isaac. It'll drop 3 things. You can choose one. They always have really nice things and really bad things. Rate of fire up. Ooh, spread up. That's bad. Bullet damage down. Knockback down. Both those are bad. And triple your base ammo. Good in general, but not for the build I'm going for. Summon damage plus 50%. Summon attack speed. This one's actually a pretty good go-to. But if you're relying on your gun at all, that reload rate, minus 50%, is terabad. Tome of Elements has no negatives whatsoever. I kind of like it. And yeah, I don't have anything that's actually giving me burn, lightning, or freeze. So we're going to go with it because I'm afraid of having bad reload. I'm sorry, but, you know, yes, I am the epic deer war god thing, or whatever. But until then, I need to get there with my gun. And if my gun sucks, that's a problem. Yeah, I am awesome. It's like I'm a dream warrior from Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know. What am I saying? Also, does this game count as a horror game? It depends. Is Nightmare on not Nightmare on Elm Street, but Nightmare Before Christmas, is that a horror movie just because it has a severed head in it? Shadowblade. Magic Scythe inflicts curse on enemies. Oh yeah, I read that before. So I can upgrade my storm thing. Could also start cursing things. I could also get soul hearts. Let's have a look at the where this goes. Soul hearts are converted back to max HP after 6 seconds of gaining them. I like that. I really do. Increase bullet damage by 15% when you gain a soul heart. Soul Link. Gain a soul heart. When you lose a soul heart, enemies also lose 8% of their max HP. It does not affect boss enemies. There's a bunch of things that are awesome that don't affect boss enemies. I want to see soul hearts. Show me the soul hearts. How am I doing? Can I? Yeah, I can run over bullets and make them not be mean to me anymore. Okay. I gotta say, you know, this game is using, you know, go ahead and correct me. It's like a minimalist color scheme. I wanted to say it's like 3 colors, you know, it's like black, green, and red. And it uses them so really well. Okay, there's white too. I can definitely point that out. It uses them so well because I can tell exactly what's going on until the screen's full of bullets. We're going to go Frost Mage because we're going to freeze enemies every so often. It's great when the enemies get hard. Because once there's so many enemies on the screen that they're piling up on each other, we want ice so that that way they pile up on each other and don't get anywhere near me. Maybe it's a good idea, maybe it's a bad idea. I also really like Shatter, where if they're frozen and you kill them, they shatter, and they deal as much damage to everything around them as their max HP times 15%. Or whatever the heck that is. I love this. I love this movement speed. Okay. Frostbite, it's close to what I was saying, but for Shatter right here, 10% of their max HP, and Frostbite's pretty good too. Doesn't affect bosses fully, but it does affect them somewhat-y, and that's great. Ghost Friend. I hear they reworked Ghost Friend to actually be not terrible. I'm sorry, I only went with Ghost Friend so that way I could get this summon attack speed, but they reworked it so that Ghost Friend it's only affecting Ghost Friend now. Ghost Friend's projectile inflict burn. And one additional. I'll think about it. Okay, I really want Frostbite. I mean, I don't want Frostbite. I just don't want Ghost Friend. I'm sorry. He didn't like destroy my runs before. It's just I just don't see the reason for him besides going for summon attack speed. And now the summon attack speed only affects him. It's not all your summons. Speaking of, if I get summon attack speed, does that make my deer run faster? Boom. I'm kind of being dangerous at this. I'm like running right into enemies. Alright, so 12-minute mark is not where the difficulty jumps up. That's really more like the 10-minute mark. And believe me, you'll know it when you see it. But I do think that the 12-minute mark does mark when like so many more enemies start coming in. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm all about movement speed this time. Okay, just push them on back. Okay, so yeah. I am turning on the deer switch every... Oh, hey, soul hearts. No, upgrades that you get from doing something or another do not work retroactively. And no, I'm not, I'm also not streaming this. I'm just recording. Movement speed plus 15%. Gale's damage increased by moment. Okay, that's great. I was just going off about how wonderful Shatter is, though. You know, we're doing it. I have seen the fear the deer can steer into the enemies, and I want that at all times of all days, regardless of Christmas or, in this case, New Year's Day +1. Or do we call that New Year's Adam? We have New Year's Eve, which is December 31st, New Year's Day, which is January 1st, and now we have New Year's Adam. Okay, I can get even bigger. The chonk has been unlocked. Yeah, it's like that one game, that Flash game, where you're a fish in a pond, and every time you eat a fish smaller than you get bigger. And eventually you're so big that you take up the entire pond and everything dies. And the game's like, congratulations, you destroyed the ecosystem. So like I was saying, this is working out really, really, really well. What happens if I pick up a heart with a soul heart? I've never gotten a soul heart before. Soul Knight. Magic Spear gains plus every time you gain a soul heart. I like it. I want it. I think I'll do it because the earlier I get that, the better. Yeah, game's being a little ridiculous right now. Slowdown's not really affecting me too much. But yeah, this is the part where it sends as many of these Goombas at you as it can. They do get a little stronger as the night goes on. They have a little bit more health, whereas earlier I could, like, I don't know, one-shot them sometimes. That said, I want to, you know, exploit them as much as I can. Thunder spawns. Okay, I should probably read all these. Summon attack speed plus 20%. Your summons have a 30% chance to unhit to call down lightning for 22 damage. That's not bad. It's not great either. Summon attack speed plus 15%. Your summons have a 15% chance on hit to instantly kill an enemy. Does not affect boss enemies. I might need that. I might need that when I'm running into the next enemy that starts appearing at the 10-minute mark. We'll do it. We'll do it. Okay. I'm still a giant deer, which is good news for whoever's into that sort of thing. Yes, female deer can have antlers. In fact, there was somebody... I'm not an artist per se. Actually, you know what? I kind of am. I can draw some things, but YouTube thinks I am, and that's all that matters. Oh, it's working with my scythe too. Okay. I'm loving the lightning. But yeah, so YouTube thinks I'm an artist, so I get videos occasionally. Oh, hello there, new enemy that's really hard to beat. And also kind of quick. And so, someone was going off about how she's drawing Rudolph this year for art challenge or something or other. And that reindeer actually have antlers on both males and females, but the males fall off in the fall, so their antlers are gone in Christmas. And for females, the antlers don't fall off until spring or late winter, so Rudolph is actually a female, or I don't know, something like that. No controversy, no politics here. I'm just, you know, just making a comment that, oh, I didn't know reindeer had antlers on both genders there. Increased bullet damage. Why couldn't you have shown up 5 soul hearts earlier, huh? Why? Anger points. Bullet damage 50% when you get hit, only lasts 15 seconds. I just don't see the point. But I do like the regeneration thing. That's pretty decent. Oh yeah, and the take aim thing does unlock some pretty nice things. You get like piercing, you get bullet speed, you get automatically kill enemies when they're below 20%. Doesn't say it doesn't work on bosses. Increased bullet damage. Oh, we'll go with it. I plan on having more soul hearts for dinner, if possible. And yes, we're going to see very, very rarer level ups from here on because, unfortunately, enemies take longer to kill, and they only give 1 EXP each. Yeah, I don't know why either. Why am I shooting fast? I should understand every nut, every bolt of my build, every deck of my chair, but I don't understand why I'm shooting fast sometimes. I did not pick up anything that does this. It's gotta be a rune. Oh boy, and here comes the shooters. Okay, so things are gonna get ridiculous. I'm probably gonna start taking damage here because it's a sixth sense. I can just tell these sorts of things. Tell you what, let's prioritize hitting the shooters because they get me the most. Yeah, push him back. Push him back, Dasher. Okay, so we are doing great with this whole lightning thing. And I did get the lightning upgrade from the... Oh, hey, it's coughing. Let's run into him. Oh, wait, hang on. We gotta push him back this way, because another thing about this game is you gotta be careful about where you're putting the EXP on the ground. This is an unlimited field as far as I can tell. And I just took damage. There is an achievement for never taking a hit. I've gotten it. I'm good. Thanks for the concern. But yeah, I want to still be around the EXP that I've been earning this whole time, that I just haven't, you know, picked up yet. Well, Captain, pickup rate would help with that, or pickup distance, whatever that is. Range? Yeah. And, you know, you're absolutely correct. Wait, am I capped? Of course I'm capped. I'm Captain Thief. But am I capped at how many hearts? No, I'm Captain Thief. If my name was Captain How Many Hearts... Wait, what did I say? Okay, my brain is starting to get a little fuzzy because I can't really tell what I'm talking about anymore. Gale damage increased by 50%. Oh, wait, let's talk about magnetism. I actually kind of like magnetism now. Alright, so... How much am I doing to you, buddy? Enough. Alright, so... Unfortunately, it's gun bullet damage. And that was a dodge, I think. It looked like I got hit, but it was actually a dodge. That's not me coping either. That's literally what happened. It's like making a special sound, and I have a 20% chance of that happening, you know. I think they might have nerfed dodging, because you could get dodge way up high. Ooh, that hurt. Second one, dash your dear friend. And there's 3 of these. You'll get them in a random order, so you won't always get the one you want. I could just make another video about it, but since I've done it and I don't really plan to, Diamond, which is the one that starts with like 7 hearts or whatever, that's her gimmick, is having a lot of hearts. Her 3 things were, every time you get hit, you'll do more damage. Every time you heal, you'll do more damage. And then the third one was, whenever you're below half health, you'll do a bit more damage. But I like the take hits and heal it for permanent increases. That made her like unstoppable. That said, whenever I got the one that wasn't a permanent increase first, I was tempted to just restart because it felt like I wasn't getting my full stat increases. Summon a dear friend that deals 50% of your dear form's damage. I almost clicked leave. I don't know why I was that dumb. Okay. So, question. Where's my dear friend? And is my dear friend always with me? Or only when I'm a deer? When it's convenient for them? You know? Where is my dear friends? Please tell me. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Alright, so now we can burn things with our summons. This only affects the gun, and I love Electromage, but I'm not shooting that much. So let's just go with this. We're just going to make it a summon Buster Knight. Make it a Blockbuster Knight. I took damage, didn't I? It's okay. It's alright. I just need to kill 25 enemies somehow, some way, which I'm doing, and then I become invincible again. Okay, so unfortunately, remember how at like minute 10 or so I was level 22 and now I'm 24? The level up has slowed. The most levels I've ever gotten was like 45, 46-ish, and that was with the default first character Shana, who has a possible thing where they get plus 40% EXP earned. And yeah, so where was I going with this? You don't level up very much in the end for the last few minutes. Alright, cool, another level up. He says as he was just complaining about never leveling up again. I care more about cursing on my magic scythe than I do about reloading faster. And I never thought I'd say those words for real. Yeah, here we are. Okay, the soul hearts are kind of making me feel like my regular hearts and the healing thereof is pointless. Why are you healing every so often, Captain? Well, I have another rune that makes it so that every time I level up 5 times, I heal 1 heart, and it just pops the heart right into me. I can't just leave it on the ground. You can't... Yeah, see, it's just... And I do have another rune that makes it so that every time I've killed, I don't know, 1,100 enemies or so, I get another heart. It drops on the ground where they are, though, but if I'm close enough, it's just going to pick it up anyway. Oh, hey, how's it going? Another beach ball, fun time. Like I said, this is the default first level. Oh, hell yeah. Every time, again, soul heart, when you lose a soul heart, it does not affect boss enemies, but it's going to be really huge because I do not like these enemies that have so much health. I could get small again, but let's not. Oh, haste. I love haste because run and gun is just awesome. 1 second. I got a text. Okay. Just had to respond to that real quick. Running gun is awesome because whenever you're running, whenever you're reloading or you're shooting, you walk slow and you're liable to get hit. This in general is just great. But what did I just get done saying? We're gonna do this. Did I just get out of deer form? Quick, give me another human fruits or whatever the hell Tony Chopper does. I haven't watched One Piece in a while, and when I do, it's like sporadically. Oh, sporadically. So you watch several arcs at a time? No, I mean like I'll watch like one episode at a time and have no idea what's going on. And then people can laugh at me. Yeah, go my little dear friend. Woo! Ow. Well, that I bet you wish you didn't do that because now all your friends are hurt. Okay, so question. How do I maximize damage on this guy? I do not like the electric box you put me in. Boom. At least I don't affect the rotation. If I made it spin when I hit it, that would suck for trying to avoid damage. Did I just take damage twice? Yes. Yes, I did. This is just going to give me another Deal with the Devil book, so I'm not like super into whatever it has to give me. Or, you know, I'm not like waiting with bated breath to see what it is. But for this guy, oh, you better believe I want him in my oven being roasted for level up purposes. Oh, okay. Also, I'm going to turn into a deer a lot quicker because there's easy enemies now. And I've leveled up. Okay, so nimble, more dodge, more move. Wait, what's this? Scythe mastery. Bullet damage plus 10%. Magic size damage is increased by bonuses to your bullet damage. I'm close to not caring. I'd rather have this, I think. The dodge has saved me. Dodge is ridiculously awesome sometimes. Like, I had 70% dodge once, and for once the numbers worked in my favor, and I was just dodging like 5 hits in a row, and it was really bad because I was stuck with not a strong enough gun to kill the bosses with, and there were really strong enemies around, you know, not like these Goombas or whatever these are. Hey, how's it going? Okay, here's the third Dasher-based upgrade. Dasher Hellbringer, when in deer form, automatically shoot out snowballs that deal 25% of your deer form's damage. Brilliant. I wish it affected my deer friend too. Boom. And another level up. Reflex, move speed. Your dodge chance is increased by your move speed. You know, now I want haste because like everything on the green planet is being affected by movement speed. My reload speed, my gun damage, my summon damage, everything. Also, I bet you feel kind of awkward not being dead yet. This is easy. Some of these 15 nighters took me several tries. Diamond comes to mind. Not that Diamond sucks, I just needed the right build and it was not giving it to me. This though is like my first try on. Oh, there we go. That's so good. Alright, even faster. You know, I feel like a snowplow now, just pushing all the snow out of the way. Do my little cyclones count as summons? That'd be great if they do, because then they're like getting fed by the... Yeah, there's my gun damage. Okay, hang on. You can actually look at your stuff. So, don't hit the give up thing, Captain, like you did that one time. So, what was I looking for? I was looking at this. Increased bullet damage. Okay, so... That's fine, I'm not even mad, but come on. I was hoping it would affect summon damage. You know it, I know it, we all know it. Oh hey, there's the tough enemies again. Guess who doesn't care about your existence? I do. I care about your existence. I want you to stop doing it. That sounds so mean when I'm playing games that aren't desktop dungeons. And Mago. Okay, so... Soul conversion. we're effing doing it. Why? I don't know. Just seems like a good idea. Wait. Won't this be instant? Because I got these a long time ago. Let's see. Or maybe it's just going to be a... No, it was not instant. It was not instant oatmeal. This volleyball, beach ball enemy is taking forever to kill. Like I said, I'm not super intrigued with what it might give me, because sometimes those deal with the devil books, or whatever you want to call them, give me like a game breaking thing that just helps, period. But most of the time it's like, well, I could take it or leave it. And sometimes I've never picked it up at all because it didn't drop the freeze, fire, lightning upgrade thing. So it only had negative, or it had negatives on it, and those negatives were just not doing it for me. Okay, 20 seconds, guys, and then we'll see if all my soul hearts all at once turn into heart containers, except for that last one. Because, dang it, I picked up that upgrade a while ago. There we go. So, yeah. I don't know what Bullet Bounce does. I've never made it work, and I don't want to find out. Tome of Summoning. What? You know what? We're going to do it. Tome of Power, more bullet damage, fire rate's low, max HP down. That's fine. We're going to do this. Why? Because screw the haters. I don't know. I can get bigger. I just have to buy the certain upgrades. Hang on. I can show you, actually. Oh, and it didn't turn my things into max HPs. What the hell? So you can click on synergies, and these ones have red in the thing, so they are very unique, unless they are books. And you can only get them if you have very certain things. So you have to actually build your way toward them, and you can't see them until you have both or all three of the things. The one I'm talking about is Titan, right here. If you can get the Giant, which I did, which is way over here. No, I didn't. Or did I? I think I did. I think I got Giant. And Angelic, which I don't have because you have to have Light Arts, Holy Arts, or whatever with Smite and stuff. Then you can get even bigger. We'll see about that. I haven't gotten nearly as big as I possibly can, and I won't need to, because dang it, Dasher was easy. Oh, I can double my projectiles. Meh. It's at this point that I stop caring what my levels go into. If I'm doing fine, I'm doing fine. If I'm not doing fine, I'm dead. What's the closest I've ever gotten to the end of the game and still lost? I died while facing the two last bosses, that little dragon guy and the giant beach ball that I was pushing out a whole bunch earlier. That's pretty close to the end for me. Made me feel bad because I was on a roll. Okay, you survived. Reindeer achievement unlocked. And yeah, you can just retry again. And here's all your currency. I spent a whole bunch of it at the start of this. Let's click quit to menu. I want to kind of show the rune system out, because this game's going to end on a rant, and I apologize. So runes, you can get permanent upgrades. I've already increased my permanent upgrades quite a bit, but yeah, here's that one that gives me 1 HP every 5th level, and it even gives me plus 20% EXP. So that's just good. I don't know why anyone would go with either of these, actually, when you have this. I just don't get it. But yeah, you know, just bullet damage. Not a whole lot of strength to these, but at the same time, every little bit adds up. You know, you just purchase things, and you can choose what you want, but you can only have one on each thing. So I just kind of wanted to go into a rant about this game and Vampire Survivors. And when I was watching Vinny Vinesauce play this, I thought, wow, this must be $10, because, you know, we're out of the era where games are affordable anymore. But no, it was actually $3 or $5, and I was like, wow, $3. I'm fairly certain it was $3. And I decided, you know what, I could blow $3. If I hate the game after an hour, whatever, I'm not going to refund it. At least the game had the the niceness to it to only charge $3. And I understand game deving is kind of hard, and the whole thing where you have to pay Steam a whole bunch of money before you even get your revenue in, that whole thing gets it. It's just, in a way, it feels like we're outside of an era where every game is going to cost $15 or more, no matter how interesting it is. Like, it's just a couple of pixels dancing around, but hey, that looks like a little bit of fun. Oh, hey, it's early access and it's $18. I'm sorry, I don't mean to rant so much about this, but it just drives me up the wall because some of those games are 6 or 8 players, and I have 6 or 8 players that I can play that with on Thursdays, but you know, I'm the only one interested, and if I want to play it, I'm going to have to buy everyone a copy, which means 5-6 copies times $20. Even if I get one for free through Humble Bundle, that's not going to work. Yeah, I do have a Humble Bundle. I went through Humble Bundle Choice. Captain becomes incomprehensible at the end of his recordings. But yeah, my computer seemed to have done pretty well on this, so I'm pretty happy with how you did, Mr. Laptop, with recording this. I don't know if I will do more 20 minutes till midnight. This is one of those things where I was looking at my Steam Here's What You Did in 2022 thing that just released. It's like, you played a whole bunch of 20 minutes till midnight back in August, then September, and then you didn't drop it like a hot rock in October, but you only like played it a couple times. What's going on there? And I was like, oh, well, I can explain that, Steam, because you clearly asked. I only played a little bit whenever new characters were added or new updates or whatever. And yeah, it's early access, but it's only $3. And they've been whoever has been adding things on a fairly consistent basis, reworking level ups. At first, it felt like every single build was the same. Just go for the max power dragon, get as much bullet damage as you can, and then and get ice with shatter, and win every single time. But you know, now it actually feels like, oh hey, I can actually play something else, and I can go for a different build. And no, I haven't played the witch yet, but that's okay, because I'm stupid. Anyway, yeah, this has been Captain Thief playing 20 minutes till dawn. I always call it 20 minutes till midnight. I don't know why it's in my brain like that unless I see the title right in front of me like that. It's 20 minutes till dawn. Literally, I have it in my OBS as 20 minutes till midnight. I was like, wow, I could call this TMTM, but no, it's TMTD or 2MTD. I don't know. Until it's correct. They used to spell it that way, I think. I'm not going to give anyone guff. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. It's just one of those games I play every so often. It's comfy. It's a little stressful, which is just a little bit comfy to me. And this has been a successful test of how my laptop can do games like this. So hooray for me, hooray for you, and Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you had fun watching. I had fun playing. I didn't think I could keep up with commentary while talking, but here I am, Parrot of the Sea yet again. I can't tell my Audacity from the game audio Audacity because neither of them have any breaks at all. I'm sorry, it's just one of those things I'm coming to terms with. Alright, enough. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.